What up, group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 38, War number 3, where Salty takes on mibr. Now, I got my buddy Hater in mibr, so shout out to Hater, or anyone else who's in mibr who I'm not shouting to. I know Borba's there, who's another Alliance, someone who does videos on YouTuber, as they put it. But anyways, so far in the season, we're 0-2. We haven't won a single war this season, so we need to win. They banned Herc, Torch, and Apoc, which means Quake and Kitty are on the line. So I get to use Kitty Pride this war. I was the first signed Kitty, Tigra, and Odin, so I can take a Magneto fight, but we ended up assigning that to someone else that I'm glad that we did because they destroyed that fight. And I asked if I can bring in white mags, and I could, so I can white mags my first 2 fights, and then I can white mag anyone else who needs it. So going into the first 2 fights, you'll see I'm just doing a 20% boost, 10% attack, and I wasn't going to do any health boost at all, but I figured I do a health boost because I just opened crystals and got enough health boosts, and I was trying to save them, but whatever. I am limited on 15% boost, hence why I'm doing 10. And I had a special boost that was expiring in the store, so I figured I'd throw it on also. Expiring in my stash. So I literally don't think I'm going to be throwing that big of a special, but this fight should be super easy. This is KingPin, and when using Kitty Pride, you want to push him to special 2. You want to bait 1 special 1 out because of his rage stack. He's going to get a lot of combat power. And then push him special 2 when you have a special 2. Dash into a special 2 when you have enough prowess to be unblockable. And throw it. And you'll see it just does so much damage. So bait out 1 special 1 because of his rage stacks. He gets a lot of extra combat rate. And I'm just going to turtle up here. You see I just turtle up and I'm glad that he's just not throwing a special. Oh, he throws another one. Okay. So 2 special 1s. I guess that works too because he has a lot of rage stacks. Pushing him back. I got my 20 prowess. We're good. Gonna push him back and hopefully push him to special 2. I have special 2. I'm ready. Awesome. Hoping he throws it. Right here, he throws it. I dash in just late enough. I'm at 29 prowess. And he's unstoppable. Don't care, so I'm unblockable and he's dead. Just like that, I'm at 100% health. That fight felt so good to finish at 100. Then I'm like, you know what? Since I'm at 100 this fight, I'm gonna try and finish at 100 next fight. And yes, I do have a combat regen boost going because why not? Gonna white mags this fight because there is that node where she goes debuff immune when you knock her down, and I want to make it so I can knock her down, give myself extra attack bonus, and just parry her if I need to. The goal here is to either phase special 1s, or if she doesn't throw special 1s and I don't have to rely on dex at all, then I can just parry her all I want. I'm parrying her just to get my prowess up quickly. I'm not running suicides. I got a nice intercept off, but it doesn't really matter. Right there, I don't activate dexterity, which it feels really good to not activate that. I'm unblockable again, going good. Trying to get to a special 2 before she does anything big. Knock her down. She throws a special 1. I dash in here, and I throw a special 2 with 21 prowess and extra prowess because I dash into a special 1 with the extra fury from Ebb and Flow, and she's dead. I'm at 100% health. That felt so good. First 2 fights, just not having to use any potions and knowing that I have 1 more kitty fight for the rest of this war. I don't know if there's any potions in her. It feels so good. But those weren't the fights I was worried about. I was actually worried about this Hulkling and that Gorr. So that Gorr, I don't have a Gorr, so I cannot duel against him at all. And I couldn't find one at all to duel against. I was asking everyone. No one had one. It was just hell. So I'm like watching so many videos, asking my friend Zorr from XIV, who's an amazing dude, amazing Tigra player, if he has any videos, help me out with that. Gave me one for that same fight. And I just watched it over and over. I watched other people. I asked people to do some duels for me. My buddy CC Molly did some duels in my alliance and showed me some videos. So that helped a lot. And I just had to go in. And I'm boosting up. I have a 33% greater special boost. I just see there because I know that I'm not going to be using invuln. I'm using a special 1 for the next 2 fights. Special 1 boost. And if Gorr gets to a special 3, I could be screwed. So I put on a greater defense boost to make sure I can survive a special 3. At least one of them. And with class advantage, I should. So the first fight is against Hulkling. The same idea. I'm starting with a special 1. And it's just so I can get a neutralize on him right away. So he gets no buffs at all when I can parry him. Because if you parry him without a neutralize on, he's going to get a pierce buff. And I don't want that to happen. Right here, I try and bait out a heavy. It doesn't happen. Gonna try and bait out a heavy again. He doesn't throw it. I'm like, whatever. Screw you. Not throwing it. Fine. He lost his neutralize. So fine. I'm throwing a special 2 into this. This should have been a super easy fight. He's just not throwing anything. And in all my duels, I counted his special 1 with a heavy attack. And I counted his heavy attacks. So you're throwing them, but it's just whatever. I'm playing this super safe. I'm gonna throw a special 1 right here, I think. I didn't throw it through a special 2 first, or special 1 first. I still have all my things on, and he's dead. So I lost 4% health that fight. Played it safe. For a Nuke Fest fight, it didn't go as quickly, but I didn't want to get any buffs because there's the underdog node, which basically if you have as many buffs as the champion has that you're fighting against, then there's 10% defensive ability accuracy reduction, so you can't parry, and just a bunch of stuff will happen too. So yeah, this next fight is just throw special 2s over and over. I know I can counter his heavy attack, but I'm not going to do it, and I can counter his special 1 if I practice it. I know it's possible, but I couldn't duel him and couldn't practice it, so I'm just playing it safe. He's already down to like 53%. He's at a special 2. I'm like, all right, crap. Throw it. Don't throw it. Throw it. Don't throw it. He's not going to throw it. I'm like, fine. I'm going to parry right here, right before he gets to special 3. I'm like, fine. Keep my neutralize on. Going to throw a special 1 to see if I can finish him off. Yeah, right? Because he has no ruptures. And he throws a special 3. So I'm like, crap. This does not feel good. I have a bunch of boosts on. It's my last target fight. As long as I survive this fight, I'm fine. And because I have no debuffs on me at all, this does little damage, or not as much damage as it would do, because Gorr's special 3 does more damage if you have more debuffs than you. Going to throw a special 2, not going to bother dashing back, just throwing it just so I can throw it safely. And he's not dead. So at 4%, I throw a special 1, unblockable, into his block. Crap, gets a combo on me. I have a special 1, throws a heavy attack luckily out of nowhere before he gets a special 3, and he is dead. So I maybe would have survived another special 3, but I had debuffs on me, so I was in danger. But I finished him off. It was not very clean. Could I do that fight again? Yeah, I can definitely do that again. But yeah, turn down suicide to the last fight. The score is 5-5 at this moment. If I die, we're going to end up, I'm going to give them the advantage, and then they're going to end up winning. Because once you have the advantage with less fights left, you know that you can win, and everyone bulks up. So I had to make sure that I didn't die. So I put on suicides for this Nick Fury fight. It is Stun Reflection, and Polka Dot Power. So I don't plan on getting any power at all. I was told to start with a special 1 boost, just so that I can throw one special 1 to incinerate him, just so I could so I can at least parry him, because when he's incinerated, you can parry. But then incinerate won't last very long. I'm like, I can build my prowess up just fine. I'm just gonna hold heavy, throw on a combat regen boost, just so I can not worry about anything, and just gain power back and not worry about blocking. And I'm phasing, so I'm getting some power back from the poison when I phase, because I take no damage. And I'm trying to get to 10 prowess. That's my goal. Get to 10 prowess, go unblockable. Not there yet. Gonna hold block here. I'm losing some health, but he's not hitting that hard. So class disadvantage. Got my 10 prowess. I'm good to go. Feels so good now. Baiting special 2s. He's just not throwing special 1s, which feels really good. And look at this damage. Almost 8,000 per medium attack. So I'm doing a lot of damage right now. Feeling really good. If he does a special 1, I'm going to phase it, but I'm dashing back far enough that I hope he just runs at me instead of throwing a special 1. I'm at 96% health, and this fight's going pretty good. Will it go terrible? Who knows? It might. But I've fought so many Nick Furies before with Kitty Pryde that I'm just very confident. I do less hits, and I do a lot of hits just to push him to a special 2. You see I do like a 5-hit combo here. I do that once in a while to push him to special 2. He's unblockable. I wanted to push him over to his real phase up, but it didn't happen. Right here, push him to real phase. Awesome. He's going to turtle up like he always does once he goes into his real phase. Awesome. And I'm good to go. So I'm just running. I'm trying to dash back as far as I can. I'm not sure if that's a thing, if you dash back far, that like it's a different than a short dash back, but to me it is. So he's being aggressive when I want him to be. I'm at 97% health. I'm feeling so good. I push another special 2 here. I have no power. Normally, I'd hold to a special 3 anyway, so I wouldn't be throwing specials. So this fight's just super ideal. I'm doing short hit combos to not push into a special. I'm unblockable, and he's unblockable. Oh no, Nick Fury. How dare you go unblockable when I'm unblockable? He turtles up, throws a special 1% health. I'm at 99% health, and we finish this fight off in 2 minutes. 2 minutes for rank 4 Nick Fury mini boss. It felt really good. So I finished off this war using no items whatsoever. And it's been like 4 or 5 seasons since I've done that. My officer there saying, great job, Coop, and I'm just super grateful when people commend me for doing a good job, because I worked hard to do well this war. But I put on my last white map pre-fight there because everyone else was busy, and my buddy MP ended up finishing off the next 2 fights, and he did a great job. So good job, MP, finishing off the boss. I was big boy boosted, as I stated right there. Geez, his title is so big. Anyways, that's what she said. Anyways, we ended up winning this war because just everyone just buckled down the last few fights, and we had to. They had more. I think they were further on exploration than us, I think, or maybe we were further. But it was tied, and by the time I woke up, we were like 9-7. We had like 5 fights left in a boss. We died to 2 bosses. And it's like, crap, we have to win. So people buckle down. We ended up winning 7-9, which feels so good, using no potions this war, which is the first time I've seen that in a while. Kitty destroyed this fight, so I was happy to finally use the first war ever, my rank 4 Tigra, because she's rank 4 now. I'd like to add path 6 to this graphic with KingPin there. I got fight against Chavez again. It's just as you see, I'm hyped up. I felt good about this war. I got to add path 8 to this and add a Gorr for the first time ever in Alliance Wars. I've never fought in Alliance War before. I was supposed to fight in last war, but I gave it to someone else. And Tigra is just super happy that she got some fights as rank 4. I got to add Fury to here, so another mini boss node, which felt good that I'm contributing to this alliance. Now, yeah, I only had 5 fights this war, and I could have done more fights because I was assigned 6 fights. And I'm sure I could have done more fights, but everyone had equal amount of fights. People did well. I believe someone left mid-alliance war, which you'll probably hear from mibr. Things happen, but I think everyone else has just kicked butt. We buckled down finally with a win, and it's time for a winning streak. Time for Salty to come back, and it's time for everyone to get salty that we are going to be the top alliance this season. So, thank you for coming to this video. This is Coop signing off. Happy gaming.